Kasko2go is a car insurance company that not only focuses on driving behavior, but also on environmental factors. They have shown that these factors correlate with accident rates and are therefore able to determine an accurate chance an accident will happen. As this solution relates to road sections, this data can be used to prevent accidents as well. Their solution taps into the current trends of advanced data science and AI, and that's why they are here at DIA Amsterdam. Next on stage, Kasko2go.
My name's Harry, and I'm the head of strategy for Kasko2go. Kasko2go is a data science company that has spent the last 5 years building technology that can, we like to say in 3 words, predict traffic accidents. That's what we do. That's what we've been working on for the last few years. But before I get into the technology and show you what we've developed, I'd like to ask a question specifically to the insurers in the room, and that is, what would you consider as more important to your customers, the policyholders, than simply paying for their claims? Any ideas? Not all at once. How about avoiding claims? If we can avoid claims, our customers are safe, they are happy, and at the same time, the insurance company saves money because they don't have to pay out of the premiums. So it's a win-win situation. But actually, it's a win-win-win situation because if you look at some of the initiatives that are governmental and intergovernmental organizations and what they're trying to achieve, you'll realize that the interests align quite nicely. So an example of this is the Road to Zero initiative, which was formulated by the RAND Institute and supported by the European Transport Safety Council. And their idea and their aim is to basically eliminate all traffic-related fatalities in the world by the year 2050. So quite an ambitious target. And on the same page, we have the United Nations with their decade of action, as they coined the term. And their goal is to basically reduce the number of traffic-related fatalities by 50% by the year 2030. So equally as ambitious. But where are we today? So, although we see in the numbers and the statistics that the accident rates and fatalities are decreasing in a lot of countries, this is not the same for other areas. And for example, in the US, they're experiencing the highest number of traffic-related fatalities in 15 years. And at the same time, the leading cause of death for people between the ages of 5 and 29 years old is traffic-related. So I know some of you are thinking, oh, I'm not 29, I'm beyond that, and have other problems. But another statistic for you. There are 1.35 million people that are dying every single year on the roads in the world. 1.35 million people. That's the equivalent of 37 regional-sized airplanes crashing every day. 37 planes crashing every single day. Now it comes into context. So, let's assess how we can solve this. Obviously, there's a problem, and there are lots of companies trying to improve safety and support these initiatives. But what is being done? And it doesn't take a genius to realize that most of the attention is being placed on the driver themselves and influencing their behavior. We've seen telematic systems, whether it's an app or a device that tracks the behavior and the person's driving style, their habits, and gives them feedback to help them improve. There are also some less technical approaches like road signs, speed limits, speed cameras to enforce the speed limits to help with improving the safety in our road networks. But behavior is only one piece of a bigger picture. Behavior is important, and it's working in a lot of places, but it's only effective when used in combination with other themes. One of which is cars and the evolution of vehicles. So improvement of safety features inside of cars, like ADAS, for example. Also safety features inside the vehicles that are designed to minimize the impact of an accident on a driver. So that's cars, and also data, and intelligent usages of data. So that's through connected vehicles, vehicle-to-vehicle communication, vehicle-to-industry, VTOC, so vehicle-to-everything, and also additional data sets that are currently being ignored by most of the industry, but are available to us. And that's where at Kasko2go we come in. So who are we? As I mentioned, we are a data science company that has spent the last 5 years building technology that predicts traffic accidents. And we have a variety of different customers in the mobility industry, insurers being one of them. And basically, we help them with 3 main use cases. One of which is to assess risk. So that could be the road network, the risk on the road, and also the risk of a policyholder or a portfolio of drivers. We also help to inform about the risk and also as well as avoid risk. So this is an example of our technology. So this was taken from our systems. This example uses Zurich in Switzerland, where we're coming from, as an example, and you can see the risk inside of the city center on a day. This was taken a couple of days ago, and you can see the risk plotted for every hour of 24-hour day, and you can see how the risk changes dynamically throughout the day. So behavior is not an element in our models at all. We focus very much on the where and the when, as opposed to the how the driving is being done. So we use contextual data sets like weather conditions, traffic density, the type of road surface, the road area, any obstacles, all of this contextual data to formulate this model. And at the end, we have a model that can tell us the accident probability on every segment of road in real time, dynamically in the road network. And as you can see, there are some also interesting trends in the data. This is one of them, where you can see during the day there are 2 peaks around the commuting times, and as you can expect, this is largely due to the number of vehicles that are driving around at this time. Now, this is very complicated technology, and we always ask ourselves how we can deliver this in a way that allows our customers to have the experience with the technology, but with a very easy and simple and effective tool. This is our latest initiative, which is basically a risk report. The report shows using an address for a customer, it could be a street address or a zip code, we can create a report bespoke for every customer, so every policy holder of an insurer, that tells you the dangerous areas around your home, and also the safest and dangerous times during the day and during the week, so you have this awareness, showing your customer that you care, you're providing a protection as a service, and helping them to avoid risk. And obviously this will also then have an impact on potentially the claim frequency as well. So this is the start. Obviously, there are some more technical applications, one of which is our driver warning system. So basically, this can be embedded into a telematic system or a car navigation system and alert the driver as they're approaching or entering into a zone that is considered dangerous according to our system. So an area that has a high number of accidents and a risky area. And this can also be used to alert the driver to an alternative route that's potentially more safer than the current road that they're driving on. And if we go even further and think about the autonomous vehicles, we believe that this kind of technology and this kind of data will become a fundamental piece of the decision-making process inside of the vehicles. Because there won't be a driver anymore, but the car will be told to go from point A to point B, and this information will be very, very crucial in this process. So that's a quick summary as to what we're doing at Kasko2go. I invite you to join myself and my colleagues at our booth. We can discuss ways in which we can help you assess risk, inform about risk, and also avoid risk. Thanks a lot for your time, and see you soon.